Hey there, greetings everyone. Welcome to Prog Monster. This is a show that is dedicated to progressive rock, hard rock, heavy metal, and other forms of rock music. My name is Murph, and we are doing This Week, which is the show that I do once at the beginning of every week that highlights the things that will be going on this channel, the content, and what my shows are going to be about, and that kind of stuff. So I'm doing this a bit early. It's evening here. I decided to do it before I'm going away during the day on Saturday, and with the possibility of getting home late, I may not get the show out in time, so I decided that I would do it now so that all the content is out there. It will, of course, be scheduled and come out on the Sunday, but at least it'll be done, which is important, I think. Okay, so this is episode 16 of This Week, released for the week of October the 23rd through to the October the 29th. I'll also mention another show that's coming out the following week with it just because of the situation. Okay? So normally I do the shows in the order that they appear, with any particular series I'm doing I'll talk about at the end. Okay, so tonight we're talking about Monday Night, look back at a classic rock album. For this week I've chosen this album, Peace of Mind by Iron Maiden. Now this is an album that I know all the tracks off. I've always known all the tracks off. Most of this stuff has been played on the radio. A lot of it's been played on live albums and their concerts and everything. This is a really, really solid album. A lot of my favorite songs are on this. And it's an album that a lot of Iron Maiden fans will state as being their favorite. It's not my favorite, and it's not that I think that it's any less than the album that is my favorite, but it goes back to nostalgic reasons for me. The Number of the Beast was my first Iron Maiden album, and I still have kind of a soft spot for it. So maybe this is better, maybe it's not. I am pretty close if it isn't. It's not, and I like the album's Seventh Son of the Seventh Son too, so it might be my third favorite. I'm not sure. I haven't done a ranking or even thought about doing it yet. But a great album, and we'll be doing this Monday night, look back at our classic rock album for this week. So the second show that usually comes out during the week is the Wednesday night favorites, which I normally do is I have some kind of favorites list of some sort. It could be a top 10 favorite songs, or favorite groups, or favorite albums, whatever. And then sometimes I do a top 25. Depends on what it is I'm doing. This week we're going to do, as we did last week, another top 10 favorite songs of a group. And I chose to do it on this group, The Police. I think maybe I chose it because I did an album. The Police were one of the albums I released last week in my series that I'm running, and I thought, you know what, I haven't listened to The Police much over the last bit of time, maybe the last 10 years or so, and maybe it's time to give them some attention too. This is a band that was, I wouldn't say they were influential to me, but they were certainly a band I listened to quite a bit. They had an influence on my favorite band, which, you know, is Rush. But so great. Great. So we'll be doing a top 10 favorite song list from The Police. I don't have all their albums. I had them all at one time, but I don't have them all now. I do have a lot of their CDs now, but I know most of the stuff and listen to it all quite a bit, so I'm looking forward to doing that. So that's Wednesday night's favorites, The Police. Top 10 favorite songs of The Police. So then we move on to my Friday Night Live show, or Friday Night Live Experience as it's called. I haven't actually chose anything, and I've kind of left it open for a specific reason. I have a couple of albums I could do, but this week I will probably be shopping for some albums and stuff, and I may see something that I really want to do, so I'm just going to leave it open for now. And sometimes I do this with the live experience because you always find something that is fascinating. Like last week's Gentle Giant thing, I just loved it. And I don't even think, to be honest, I've come to understand from watching certain shows and listening to a lot that Gentle Giant, which I thought was great, might not even be close to the best one. So that's pretty spectacular. I'm looking forward to listen to some more of their stuff. Anyways, we're going to move on to the series, which we have 7 albums coming out this week, and we'll actually be doing the last 2, which would have come on the following week's episode. We'll be doing them as well. I'll be pre-recording them for release because I'll be off that week. I'll be off the following week and won't be doing any videos, but I wanted to finish the series out. I may do an honorable mention list for it, but all the good stuff's already in here, so I'm not sure that I will for this particular type of series, so I may just not bother with that. At any rate, I will see what happens. So we have like some really good stuff from this point on, starting on the 23rd. Well, actually, probably the album before that too, on the 22nd, are all going to be like really good albums, I think. I got 5 masterpiece albums here, all vying for that #1 position, but I'm pretty sure everybody will have figured it out by now. Anyways, so we have, like I said, 7 series, one coming out each day at 8 a.m. And I'm looking forward to doing the last of this. I won't be necessarily doing anything for next month as far as the series go. It depends. I have a couple of ideas that I'm processing in my head about how to deliver them, and so therefore I may do like a November December together type of thing, like I did with the Rock Grades Who Thrill This But Have Since Passed On series. I may do something along that line. So if I do, it might start the following week when I come back and just go through till the end of Christmas, or the end of the month, end of the year actually. And so there you have it for the series. Now the other thing I wanted to mention is my Ben's Challenge, album challenge, which I do every second week, is not in effect this week because this is the off week. But the following week we will be doing the challenge he sent me is the Michael Schenker Group MSG album. I don't know anything about Michael Schenker other than I know who he is, and I knew he played with UFO, and I've listened to his stuff with the Scorpions. But I don't know much about the Michael Schenker Group. So I'm assuming that this is their debut self-titled album, or just a self-titled album that came out during their discography. I'm not really sure. Anyways, we'll be giving this a listen to during the course of this next week or so, and then we'll do a review on that the following Sunday. And I'm just giving you notice now because I won't be doing this week for the following week because I'm going to be off that week. So even though I will probably still do the Sunday night episode at the end of that week off. Is that how it works? Yeah, well, anyways, so there's nothing this week. That's the main thing to know. So it will come the following Sunday. So, and I think that's the week I'm off. So yeah, it will probably be released that Sunday night. Even though I'm off that week, I'll probably do that one episode, just so everybody's aware of what's going on. I'm looking forward to that. He's given me 3 really good albums so far. Each one I think has been a bit better for me than the previous one, but it was very interesting, and it's opened me up to a couple of groups that I probably might not have even considered before this. One, definitely IQ. I didn't even know they existed, so definitely that's one I'll be looking for when I do my shopping this weekend. So anyways, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of this week's episodes and the few that I'm going to do for next week, and I hope that you enjoy what I'm doing. And if you did, please like and subscribe. It's much appreciated, and you have yourself a good evening, and we'll see this episode released sometime on Sunday, probably Sunday noon. That's normally when I like to do it. So we'll see you then. Bye.